Judith is resting her matcha on her MacBook and it's making me nervous. There's a group of middle-aged men wearing shorts on this carriage. They're seeping through their club rugby jerseys and sticking to their Stan Smiths. Last week I got out of prison after a 5-year stint for accidentally kidnapping Yoko Ono. The world hasn't changed much. It's hotter. I've gotten good at pretending I don't see things in the corners of my vision and looking at things without pointing my eyes at them. I miss bubble wrap and wearing lanyards. They're still building flats in Adamstown. Judith still wears her watch on her right wrist. I check it over her shoulder. The Beatles cover band I played in disbanded after my unfortunately on-brand incarceration. This train is taking me to Houston Station. I'll meet the guys in town. Paul's still playing bass in a new band. They're playing in some new Trinity-adjacent pub tonight. George is working as a security guard in the National Gallery. Ringo went back to his dad's farm in Leitrim. I let myself wonder about what Yoko is up to. I do this a lot. The real Yoko, I mean. I suppose Judith would be my Yoko, but it's not my Yoko I accidentally kidnapped, it's the real Yoko, unfortunately. I imagine her making art somewhere, trying to move on from the situation. I wonder, does she wonder about me? I want her to, just a bit. Matches taste shite. We stop in Kishog, nobody gets on or off. I'm annoyed at the pointlessness of it. Now I'm annoyed at my annoyance. Judith looks past her reflection. My throat tastes like the guilt that comes with needing someone and them actually being there for you. I hope Ringo hates me. First time in Dublin since everything happened. Waiting for the Lewis, feeling like moist concrete. The sky looks like a blue sauce, Supermax soft serve. I'm sick inside. Something strange happens when you spend your formative adult years pretending to be another man. When you make your living being him, with crowds of adoring fans cheering not your name. We were 18 and 19 when we formed the band. Myself and Paul were childhood friends, and we met the others in first year at art college. We were annoying cunts. We were doing well for ourselves. The sign says the Lewis to Connolly is due in 3 minutes. I look to my left and there's a woman that looks exactly like Judith, but in 40 years' time. My first instinct is to peel myself open and drag her in. Instead I just stare. I look back to my Judith. She gives me a reassuring smile and a wobbly back pat. I feel like I'm in a Giotto painting. Like my creator is just discovering perspective, but hasn't quite gotten anatomy down yet. My body is rigid and shifting. A black outline separates it from everything else. The world becomes delicately past tense. My background started to flake away and was all the more beautiful for it. That's when a conservationist should have stepped in to stop me from gathering it all in my arms to hold things in place. Someone wearing latex gloves was all I needed. I was tempera pigment, clutching to the dried plaster it was blistering from.
I feel that's when a conservationist should have stepped in to stop me from gathering it all in my arms to hold things in place. Hasn't quite gotten someone wearing latex gloves was annoying cunts. Rigid and shifting.
When the Lewis came, it was wrapped in ads for
JD Sports.
Who the fuck decided to sponsor the Lures? Everyone was already crammed
around me, and I wished I spent those 5 years studying the Bible or Quran, or getting disgustingly buff. I wished I knew less about fucking art history and knew more about anything else.
My next thought was, what would John do?
What would John do?
Somebody should have shot me then.